this is Shreya Singh. I am pursuing my undergrad in agriculture from Ramlali College, and I am welcoming you all in today's meeting. So, my topic is how climatic change is redefining insect pest problem for the potatoes and onions. So, first, basically, we need to know about what is climatic changes because it is most important global problem in today's scenario. Climatic change is refers to the long-term alternation of Earth average weather pattern, including variation in temperature, precipitation, wind pattern, and other climatic related factors.
Mr. Shreya,
Gradually,
your slide is not changed.
ma'am,
It's on the
I
first
have
slide only.
changed.
Yeah, put it in presentation mode, slideshow mode. Then it will continue to change. Otherwise, you have to manually change it.
Ma'am, I did change the slide.
But for me, I can see only the welcome email, welcome slide, I mean to say. Can you stop and reshare it or go to second? Yeah, just move your cursor to third slide. Yeah, climatic
Ma'am, now,
change. Yeah, yeah. Now it is visible.
okay, ma'am.
So as you speak, please go to the relevant slide.
Ma'am, come again.
As you continue to talk, please show the relevant slide.
Yeah, ma'am,
Oh,
yeah,
you
I'm
know,
doing.
okay. But for me, it was not changing. It was on the welcome only.
Ma'am, now it is changing. It is
Now
the
it is
third slide.
changed. Yeah, now it is on the third slide. Yeah, please continue.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Uh, Within the statistical distribution of long-term changes in the weather pattern over a period of time with ranging from decades to millions of years. As we know, imbalanced weather or rise or fall in the temperature gives generation to microbacteria were born and they are damaging the crops day by day as the climate change led to the either region or it may be the world level which we can't be defined and changed. So there are few factors which are affecting the climatic changes in day-to-day life and also towards the agriculture sector. So first is rising of sea level as the temperature of the earth's surface is rising. The uh, as it is rising, the glaciers are melting day by day due to the high temperature of the Earth's surface, and which lead to more the level of sea level. And it is also causing volcanic eruption in many places. Industrialization, it is affecting due to increase in pollution. The climatic changes are occurring day by day. Deforestation, while cutting down of trees and forests in our area or region or around world, they are increasing the climatic changes factors which are causing like low rainfall or high humidity, more extreme temperature towards the earth's surfaces. Extreme weather events like um, for the growing of crops at certain time there is no rainfall or less rainfall than the occurred or defined time. So we can say the weather is affecting our crops sowing time or germination time also. Transportation due to use the maximum of fossil fuels, it is giving the uh, it is giving a high pollution and which are causing more amount of CO2 and nitrogen gas around our earth's surface and leading to the increase or rise in the temperature which are caused by the climatic changes, which are also giving cause towards the burning of coal, oil and fossil fuels as well as gases. Global warming, it is the most important topic or factor that define the climate change. And increase the Earth's temperature um, by causing many effects in it. And next and last one is greenhouse effect, which are causing due to the increase in the temperature of Earth's surface, which are trapping the sunlight within the Earth's surface, which do not reflect back towards the space and making the climate change more and more harmful way. So now let's see the impact of agriculture with through the climatic changes. They are altering the growing seasons of the crop, as I discussed in the previous slide. Sorry. It is also increasing pest and disease through the duration from their life cycle, as it is differentiating from one by sorry. Climatic change is also causing water scarcity, heat stress, reduce nutritional values because as they are affected by the pest and diseases, and also less amount of water are provided or the nutrient supplement to the plant, there are decrease in the nutritional values. They are shifting in the suitable reason. Sorry. They are shifting towards suitable reason, like if they find the favorable climate and temperature, they are moving towards those areas, mm, and leading towards the crop failure, like we can see in 2002 and 3 scenario where Karnataka and Maharashtra have crop yield loss of sugarcane for the 30%. It is also affecting livestock health because they are not able to tolerate the high temperature or very low temperature, which are also help in increasing the erosion and uh, flooding because the rainfall are unusual. At some places it is high amount and at some places it is low amount. And now we can discuss about the climatic changes. Climatic changes caused over insect pest. As it change in the host plant resistance, it is giving emergence and distribution of insect transmitted diseases. It's also affecting increase the risk of invasive pest species, and it gives introduction of alternative host plant. It is giving the high and rapid population growth, increase in over-weathering insect, changes in the geographical distribution of insect pests as their growth are increasing in non-favorable conditions also. Now we are going to discuss about the potato and how the pests are affecting potatoes. The common name of potato is iris potato or aloo or white potato. Its botanical name is Solium tuberosum. Its family is Solanaceae and origin is South America with the chromosome number of 2n equals to 48. Sorry. The world largest producer of potato is China, and the it is come into the fourth most and major food product. It is usually sown during the Rabi season, planted during the winter season, and harvested during the spring season. In India, the potato was first introduced in early 17th century. It is grown in all states of India except Kerala. And here is the area and production of distribution towards the India for the potatoes. Now we are going to know about the soil and climatic requirement for the potatoes because the growing season of the potatoes is with the temperature of 15 to 24 degrees Celsius for maximum for their growth, and potato required frost free period for 90 to 120 days for full growing season. They are sensitive toward daylight and need only 6 to 8 hours, which affect in the formation of tubers for the potato. It needs well-drained soil to prevent waterlogging, which lead to many root diseases caused in the potatoes. The ideal soil for the potatoes are sandy loam or loamy soil with the soil pH of around 5.0 to 6 because it needs slightly acidic towards the neutrals of the soil. It is they need the nutritional supplement of the potassium in good quantity, which are essential for the tuber development. The soil for the potatoes are rich in organic matter and nutrient content, and they are suitable for growing of potatoes. So now let's go into little bit about the variety of potatoes. There are three different kinds of sowing a time we uh, where we do the plant uh, planting for the potatoes is early maturity, mid maturity, and late maturity. The varieties for the early maturity is Khufri Chandramukhi, Khufri Asoka, and few others. For the mid maturity, they have the variety of Khufri Jyoti, Khufri Swarna, and many more. The late varieties are Khufri Deva and Khufri Mega. These are varieties are mostly found in India and sown during the favorable time. Now let's go into the pest of potatoes. And the first one is coriander potato beetle. They are the common and most serious potato pest found all over in the India where the farming for the potatoes are there. And they are having the black and yellowish strip towards their wing, and their length are around 10 millimeters and have distinct appearance. Uh, their flies are having 10 yellow and orange strips running around the length. They have both adult beetle and their larvae are capable for causing the damage to potatoes plant. Climatic changes affect on potato beetle and its impact on potato farming are range of expansion where the warmer temperature and mild winter allow the expansion its range altered life cycle Effect of life cycle in pest, warmer temperature developed more resistance to parasites, effect of parasites to control pest and potato better, shifting of time, it is affecting timing of pest emergence and development, increased damages, and adaptation ability also changes. The second pest of potato is aphids. They are found in various colors like green, yellow, brown, black, and pink, with different species of aphids. They are a small, soft body insect typically with the length of 1 to 3 millimeters. They have pear shaped body, long antenna, and two tube like structure. The effects are also affecting to the climatic changes by different measures, and their population are also affecting. Few of the points are in increased reproduction. As the temperature increases, the growth of aphid from the life cycle of larva to the adult are bit rapid than the normal, and which lead to increase in the population also. Altered distribution, changing climate coordination may allow efforts to expansion their range to regain their previous and less preventions. Also, they are affected by prolonged activity, resulting in overwintering survival of aphid pollution, leading to earlier inflection in spring. And the last point, which says that plant stress effect on the stress of plant and climatic environmental succession such as drought and make the potato plant more susceptible to aphid infections, which cause damage to the yield for the potatoes and the whole to the farmers too. And third one is potato leaf hopper. It is a small edge-shaped insect typically ranging from 3 to 4 millimeter in the length. They are greenish in color and have a sucking mouth part for feeding on the plant sap. Adults have wings that flow over the body while nymphs with the lack of wings. They have the characteristic habit for jumping or hopping while distributing, and plant leaf hopper also causes damage towards the potato crop in three different ways, like it is in the range and expansion, increase in production, reproduction, and altered behavior. Range expansion due to warmer temperature, leaf hopper are transmitting from one geographical location to another geographical after causing damage toward one place to another place, and it also increase which from reproduction leading to large population. It also gives the altered behavior. Climatic changes affected from the timing of potato leaf hopper migrate and making necessary for farmers to adopt their climate control strategy. Now, the, these are the effect caused by potato leaf hopper for the population changes and towards the growth from there. Now we can discuss about the fourth point, fourth pest, which is wired worm, which have the larva of clip batted. They have slender cylindrical body and can range from 1 by 4 to 1 inch of height depending upon their species. As the variation of species, their size also varying. While varying in color also, some species are brown, yellow, and orange in color. They are also called as wireworms due to their head shiny exoskeleton that resembles wire. Wireworms have three paired legs near the head, which are distinguished from the other side from the driven larva. Wireworm also causes deficiency and production of the yield of the potato to the farmers. And the few points that alter to the climatic changes are altered distribution, shifting of life cycle, increased overwintering survival. Altered distribution causes the change in temperature and precipitation that towards the geographical distribution of wireworm species, leading to new challenges toward that region and also to the farmers. Shifted life cycle. As I discussed in the previous slides, also while due to changes of temperature, their life cycle is completed within less days and than the normal days, and they they causes more reproduction within the less interval of time that damages the potato field, increased overwintering survival, leading to higher population density during the spring season. Now we can discuss about next insect pest of the potato is tuber moth. Adult tuber moth is a small gray-brown moth which are wide sperm of about 10 to 12 millimeter. As you can see in the figure, they are literally dark in marking. The larvae of tuber are smaller caterpillar, typically creamy white or pale yellow in color. The larvae have segmented body and brown head capsule. The tuber moth are also affecting to the potatoes crop in different ways, like increase in their activities towards the crop while rising of temperature, and they are leading new germination in the single growing seasons. Extended life cycle as a longer life cycle due to the active of more extended period, altered distribution, and change in weather and temperature pattern affect in geographical region of tuber moth, making necessity for farmers to adopt their control strategies. Now, the climatic are causing more and more changes towards the life cycle of the different insect pests insect pest of potatoes crops. So I think we need to discuss this topic in more broader aspect for understanding. So now we can move towards the onion and know a little bit about the onion, what it is. Uh, onion common is common onion, bulb onion. and it is originated in Central Asia, mostly believed by the researcher, with chromosome number is 2 and first is 16. Onion is the one of the richest source for the vitamin D and largest producer of potato is China. It is mostly sown during Rabi season in India and planted during the winter season and harvested during the summer spring season. It is the type of bulb crop. And Maharashtra is one of the largest producer of India. Onion is most popular and widely grown vegetable in low and middle hill during winter season. Now we can know little bit about its soil and climatic requirement of onion because they prefer to be grow so in the cold to temperate climate and require the formation of in-seed bulb formation. Onion required the best temperature duration from 10 to 24 degrees Celsius because it is sensitive to daylight at least 6 to 8 hours for sunlight in each day for optimal growth and development. Onion required frost-free period for about 4 to 5 weeks to complete their growing cycle. It needs well-drained soil to prevent waterlogging, which lead to rot and root diseases. The best suitable soil for the growth of onion are sandy loam and loamy soil with a pH range of 6 to 7.5, which are slightly acidic towards the neutral. As onions are heavy feeder and require nutritional rich soil. With they are nearly have the high nutritional supplement for the potassium and phosphorus, which contain root development and bulb formation. Crop rotation prevents the formation of pests and diseases into onion plant. Now, let's see the different varieties of onion for the late sowing, early maturity, and mid maturity varieties. Early maturity Pusa red or Arka. For the middle maturity, Arka Bindu, Nasik red, and Arka Karuni. Late maturity variety are Pusa red, Pusa white round, Nasik red, dark round. These are the different varieties of onion which are sown throughout the India. Now let's discuss about the pest for the onion. Uh, the first one is onion chips, which have the definite length which is less than 1 millimeter and have the appearance in teeny slender insect. They have the available in two colors, pale yellow color and brown in color. Hips has two pairs of raised wing and were narrow and fairly. They have rasping, sucking mouth, but they allow them feed the onion plant and pursuing an existing plant. Tips are
Miss Shreya, Miss Shreya,
yes, ma'am.
sorry to interrupt. There is a lot of background noise, and your voice is also too feeble. Can you check about the background noise?
Ma'am, can I try to use the earbud?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay, ma'am, wait a minute. Ma'am, is my voice is audible now?
Yeah, you're audible. Can you hear me? Hello.
Ma'am,
Are you able to hear me?
yes, ma'am. I'm
Okay. Yeah. You can share the screen now. Still, the background noise is coming. Can you go in a silent place?
now.
Yeah, it will be okay, but is it possible you can move to a silent place?
Ma'am, I told them. The voice is from outside, not from my house.
From outside.
Yes.
Is it possible you can close any of the window, at least one window?
Ma'am, Ma'am, now the
Still,
voice is
there is a lot of voice. Now the voice is increased. Sound is increased. They're speaking so loudly.
ma'am now.
Okay, let's see. You if you can speak little loudly, it'll be balanced out. And you
Okay,
can.
ma'am. Ma'am, now this.
We have another 10 minutes to go for 5 6 p.m. If you can complete a little earlier, we can take a few questions. It's already 5:50.
Okay, 5, ma'am. 2 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Please continue with the sharing.
Ma'am, for the onion, can I sew only two paste, and that will be enough?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Ma'am, now slide is visible.
Yeah, it is visible.
Thank you. Now the best for onion is first best is onion. It is it is of 1 mm in length, and it is tiny slender insect, which are into exist in two different colors, that is pale yellow and brown in color, and they have the fringed wings and narrow and fur. They are also known for their adaptability to damage onion leaves and transmit disease into them. Now let's know about the climatic changes affecting the onion threads. It, it is giving the increase in the reproduction process due to the increased in the insect pest physiology, and they are caused by warmer temperature as it is accelerating the development and reproduction for the onion thrips, leading to large population. Altered distribution, changing climatic condition may allow thrips to expand their range to regions where they have previously less prevalent. Prolonged activities mild winter result in overwintering services of thrips leading to earlier infection to the spring. These are some of the major effects caused by the onion thrips towards the crop of onion due to the climatic changes. Now, this is the second pest knot. It is the larva of onion fly, which are also causing damages to the leaves of the onion. Sorry, which is about the length of 5 to 7 millimeter and have the eye of reddish color. They are the adult female onion fly laying eggs on the onion plant. They are hatching the egg into the yellow or whitish leglets and about it is 5 to 7 mm in length. Now, we are going to discuss about the climatic changes affected by the onion mangroves on the crop of onion, like it altered the life cycle, overwintering survivals, shifted emergence in the pattern. Now, let's see the next pest which are affected is onion fly itself, which is about the length of 5 to 7 mm, and they lay an egg on by the female onion fly on the onion plant. Sorry, they are have the cylindrical shape, pointed head, and a small prickly tube at the tail at the end. They are also causing the onion crop uh, damage with the increase in the or the decline in the climatic changes, which are altering their life cycles, shifting emergence pattern, and overwintering survivals. They are different pests that is white. It is not the pest, it is the fungal disease caused on the bulbs and the roots of the onion plant, which are developed and the watery rot and become covered with the white fungal growth. They are in several infections. White rot can lead to the death of onion plant and lead to damage the yield and production for the onion. As we can see in the scenario from 2008 to 19, the onions yield is lost. Now, the climatic changes which causes the effect to the causing of white rust, extended disease seasons, and increase in disease presence. Their conditions, they got the favorable conditions for the growth of white rot fungus on the onion root and increase the disease presence in onion bed. The, the last fungal disease are caused in the onion leaves are downy mandule where the brownish spot are coming brownish spot on the leaf of the onion. Uh, they are outside underside of the larva, purplish green to dark crave fungal growth and can observe the given disease and its downry appearance. Several infections also lead to defoliation and reduce the bulb size, also lead to the crop failure or decrease in the yield from the maximum we think of. These downry meadows are also affecting the onion crop due to its changes. Like it also helps in increasing the disease seasons and altered weather patterns, which are done due to the climate, temperature changes, and humidity, which create favorable conditions from growth for the growth and development for the spread of downy manure and allow pathogen and thrips for more extended periods. Now let's discuss the conclusion. Climatic change has the same serious impact on biodiversity distribution, reproduction, growth, development, and phenology of the pest. It also helps in increasing in agriculture pest considering the incidence of pest outbreak, pest reuse, increased adaptability of the insect bearing the required quality and quantity production food crops. It at different on different species. Some causes increase in population, some decrease in population as they vary in with their system and their functioning, which can lead to survival in different climatic temperatures. Which the population which survive, they are causing serious damages to crops and consequently damages to agricultural crops. Climate change has also large impact on food security in future. Now, thank you for listening. Now, if you have any questions, please.
Thank you, Ms. Shreya, for the detailed presentation. Now, since we are running short of time, I am unable to take all the questions. Let me see how many I can take. Okay. So the first question is, how can I identify the signs of insect pest damage on my potato and onion crops, and how might climate change impact these signs?
Ma'am, can you come again slowly little bit because it have two parts of question.
Sorry, I am not able to hear you. 1 second. Let's share the question with you. Chat box. Yeah, I posted the question in the chat box. Can you please check it?
Yes, ma'am. How can I identify the sign of insect pest damage on my potato? Mm, as we see, like in the potato pest, their life cycle are also rapid, hence their generation of their growth of the insect pest is rapid. So, as if we find the rapid growth and development of the pest and increased their population due to uh, previous few times to now by comparing that, so we can see the uh, they they are affected by the climatic change because there are none other factors which affect their life cycle. Like we don't use uh, any fertilizer or pesticides to give their growth or germination fastly. For the sign of identification, we need to have the serious research on the on pest that which pests are causing what kind of damage.
Okay. Next question is, how is climate change affecting the distribution and abundance of insect pests that target potatoes and onions in our region?
Ma'am, can you please put the question in the chat?
Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I,
Am I
I
audible?
posted the question in the chat box.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Let me check. Ma'am, climatic change affecting the distribution and abundance of insect pests in many different ways, like
Hello?
hello.
Ms. Shreya, if you are unable to answer, you can just ignore it. I mean, you can just let us know if you are not able to answer that.
I said that answer.
Sorry, there's a lot of background noise. Let me take the last question. I simply can't hear you. So this is the last question. You can check the last question.
Okay, let me check. What is the key? Uh, the more problematic insect pest for the onions is potato beetle because it is an insect pest that is damaging potatoes by moving from one field to another field, or we can say from one region to another region. And also for the onions, like we can say the fungal diseases which are causing more like downy mildew or uh, uh, downy mildew, which are causing more damage to the onion from the climatic condition.
Okay, Ms. Shreya. So since we are running short of time, I'm unable to take more questions. So now we have come to end of question round. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we'd like to thank you for the presentation and answering the questions. And we also like to thank all the participants for joining this meeting. The meeting will now be closed. Have a good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. You're most welcome.